Hello, Gary Hernandez here. Wanted to show you the final completion of my updated walking stick. Now, I took one of my traditional hiking sticks, and this one is a basic 4-foot long wooden stick. Now, the only three things that this stick had when I bought it was it had a compass built into the handle, leather strap, and it had a pretty decent size rubber tip. Now what I did was I wanted to upgrade this, and I did some upgrades, but then I finally completed it with the additional things I added to it. First thing I did that some of you probably already saw was I added about 12 feet of 550 paracord. And with that, I went ahead, and that way the paracord can be used to lash things down, tie things up, whatever I need to use it for. Then I added a pretty strong small carabiner. And Wazoo has great ones that are very small but strong. Then I added a couple inches of red paracord because I wanted to signify this was something different down here. And then I added a ferrocerium rod. So with the back end of my knife, I can create sparks, and which means I can create fire. Now, even though I have a compass up here, if this ever failed, I went ahead and added another button compass. So now I have additional navigation. Now for night, I added a small flashlight. So I can use it for visibility, or if something happens at night, I have the abilities to signal. Then I added a very bright orange survival whistle. And I'm not going to blow it super loud. It does blow a lot louder than that. So now they have the ability to signal out for help so they can hear it, besides at night maybe see it. Then I went ahead and up here I added pace counting beads. So now I can count off 5 feet, 10 feet, 5 yards, 10 yards, 100 meters, 50 meters, whatever I want to have. I have the ability now to pace count it off. Then on the bottom, I wanted the ability to be able to measure. So what I did was I added a measuring stick. Now, I didn't want to sit here and take a marker and basically mark 12 inches because the marker may fade off, wear off. So what I did was I took my wood burning kit, and I went ahead and burnt in 12 inches. So now I have 12 inches burnt into the wood. So this is permanent. This will not come out. And it's perfect 12 inches. Then now I have the ability to measure tracks, footprints, animal prints, whatever I want to measure. And then I added some Ranger bands. With the Ranger bands, I can simply move the Ranger bands down. If I see a track that's 3 inches, I can mark it 3 inches. If I see a track that's 4 inches, I can mark it 4 inches. So with the Ranger bands, I can now mark my tracks. So I went ahead and I thought that was something really nice to add to it. This is not a design by my idea. I've seen other people do this before. They had marked it in. I just decided to burn it in so it would stay permanent. So now, besides having cordage, signaling by sound, by sight and visibility at night, having also a means of navigation and fire starting, pace counting, I also have a means to measure. So that was the updated version of my personal hiking stick. Thank you.